Kindness Movement. I am Renee Dutton, and this is my amazing co-host, Sir Kaya Redford.
Such an honor, such a blessing to be here with you, Renee, and it just keeps getting more and more exciting and interesting, and you just start to see all aspects of life. And today, we went out in the field, just like we promised you, to meet the people, to see where people are at, to share stories that are actually organic, not scripted, just people we meet randomly, and to see, what we can do, what we can all do to do an act of kindness for them, and what's the impact. And we met an incredible young man.
Well, we met so many amazing people today, but we invited one to lunch, and that is Damian, the man that Kaya's talking about. And we will roll some footage so you can see we invited him to eat with us, and he seemed very appreciative of the food, and he was very vulnerable and open, and we all were. I think when one person comes to the table, literally, vulnerable, then everybody just kind of jumps on the same page, and we were telling stories, and it was really incredible. And then we couldn't film in the restaurant for too long, so then we went and we sat outside on the beach and had the most incredible time with him. Learned so much, shared so much. So we'll roll that for you now.
So we're here in Venice Beach. We've had an incredible day. And Renee, you mentioned you wanted us to connect with someone that we could just connect with and have lunch with. Someone that we didn't know.
Yes.
And then Joe, I said, just go and find a soul that wants to spend lunch with us and connect and bond, and maybe we could share stories and learn, And so, Joe, you met Damian here.
I'm just grateful to be here, be a part of the process.
So, Damian, share a little bit about who you are, what you do, what's brought you here. Feel free to share the challenges you're going through that you and I kind of talked about. I even battled those same challenges myself. Share a little bit about just whatever you want to share. It's on your heart.
Wow. So I feel like what brought me here today is God first and foremost, because God writes the script. Within that script, drug addiction and alcoholism play a huge role in what's led me here today. But before that even comes into play, I want to say that just experience and trauma pretty much propelled me here as well.
Just to your level of comfort, your trauma, your experience that led you to the drugs, the alcohol.
I feel like some of my main traumas would, come from just how tricky life can get sometimes for people. It doesn't come with a manual per se. That being said, my dad didn't make the best decisions. I kind of see where I got it from. In his life growing up. So, there were times in my life where I needed a dad to be there to kind of like help push me through. And, he wasn't there. Still amazing man. Still very creative and played pivotal roles in my life when he was around. But that played a part in like adding to the traumatic part. In times in my life where I needed my dad, there was a teacher seemingly bullying me, took away my desk. You know what I'm saying? My mom didn't believe it. I know my dad would have my back. So that was pretty traumatic.
Your dad was going through his own stuff. You mentioned gangs and drugs and.
Yeah. He did his thing. Everyone has like the dark side. Some people love that dark side. It took him away from things that matter. Like his family he already had and the family he was trying to build.
If you don't mind, when's the first time you started to, I guess, drink or use drugs? Like, how long has this been?
I would say like my first drink was like I was 12. Was that like a Christmas party? After that, I didn't drink again until I was like 14. Yeah, that was when I felt like I arrived. I felt like I could be comfortable in my own skin again. By then, so much had occurred in my life. Like a couple moves. My mom came out as lesbian. Kids are cruel. So at school they used to tease me sometimes, you know? Being comfortable inside my own skin was a treat. When I was able to kind of like put everything together, like, okay, so if I drink, you know, I don't have to worry about feeling insecure about stuff. You know, I feel like, you know, I'm better, you know, I'm better with girls, so on, so forth.
If you could wave a magic wand and change something in your life, what would it be?
I would make sure that no one ever wins. I feel like, then again, God makes sure no one wins.
I feel like you have been prepped to do something really good. I feel that everything that you've gone through is so that you can help other people. And you have to let Kaya and other people help you get to that point. I'm not saying you're there right now, but I know for a fact you're being prepped. Your whole life has been prepping you. And I think you have many more stories inside of you. And, you know, we're going to follow up with you. I do believe that you are being prepared to help people. And most of the time, we really just have to go through it ourselves, because people aren't as apt to listen to somebody who doesn't really know what they're talking about. They've just read it in a book.
Right.
So I just think they're being prepped.
And this hits everyone. You know, we talked, and I had my alcoholic years where I would drink vodka like it was water. I was taking ecstasy every other weekend. I had know of people that died by overdosing on the stuff that I was doing. You know, drugs and alcohol, it's like, doesn't care what color, what race, where you're from. It's just like, it's going after you. It's going after your, you know, one thing that I've learned in working with and being, you know, even in my circle of influence in our family, we've had 2 people that are battling alcohol. And so anything we can do to support, let's just say today is our point A. And I know that you've made great strides. You were sober for 6 years. So you've already done this. And then you had, as you mentioned to me, you had 3 deaths of 3 very close friends within 1 month. And then you had a breakup of a relationship, which for a lot of people is very traumatic by itself. You had all those 3 things happen at the same time, and you pretty much said, F this, I'm gonna get high. I don't wanna deal with this, right? So what we've been learning is that just the alcohol and the drugs and these types of vices, they're a way to medicate our emotions. And if instead of medicating our emotions, if we could find another way to process the difficulty and challenges in life without escaping, but either, you know, you're huge on breath work. You're a fitness trainer. Just, we're very proud of you that you're here with us, that you're God-loving, God-fearing, and that, you know, we can see the good, we can see that spirit, we can see that soul, and we can see, and for me, what I can see is like you want something different, you want something better.
I can appreciate the acknowledgement, because it comes, you know, it comes few and far between, like genuine, you know, acknowledgement.
And so currently now, you mentioned you're unhoused. So we're here in Venice Beach, Santa Monica. So where do you usually rest your head?
Either one of the 2. I kind of split it up pretty good during the week. 2 or 3 nights in one place. 3 nights.
In your car.
Yeah, in my car, or you know, anywhere else that's available.
Well, it was a true pleasure meeting you, and yeah, I look forward to watching you as the months come and the years, and I can even see you on a stage someday. So you keep
for
going.
Sure. You have greatness in you. What do you think about kindness, and what do you think needs to change in the world so that?
It's a very beautiful yet kind of taken for granted, you know, thing. The sun shines,
right.
People forget. You know what I mean?
Right.
You know, people forget about kindness, all the time.
Well, we're on a mission to make sure they don't forget about it. It is going to be in everybody's face.
I'm with it. I'm with it 1,000%.
It's going to be the norm because it's fun, it feels good, and it does help cure a lot of mental issues. It helps cure depression. Do you notice that it produces oxytocin, serotonin, dopamine when you do something nice for someone? Your body makes those drugs. And I think once we just really get this going, people are going to understand how amazing it feels.
If I could change anything in the world, what needs to change in the world is I would change how much people are vulnerable. I would help people be more inclined to be vulnerable.
Absolutely.
Because the vulnerability helps you to heal from the trauma, and then you're not spewing it on it.
Absolutely.
Vulnerability is our superpower.
It is.
Oh, wow, it tugs my heart because, I think it's tough to live in this world.
Can be.
It's tough. It can be. That's a good perception. Life is what you believe it to be, what you create it to be, yes. And it just shows us the dangers of substance abuse, alcohol abuse, drug abuse, and addiction. So you just witnessed the damage that can be created from addiction. When you're dealing with someone who has substance abuse or alcohol abuse or drug addiction or whatever it is, and you have a relationship with that person, there's actually not two people in that relation, you and them. There's actually three. There's you, that person that has the addiction, and then there's the addict. That's the person. So you see how people that are dealing with addictions don't make decisions that are really good and rational. It's almost like a different person. And so we were able to, be there for him, sit down as you could see, and really just hold space for him to share his story, and for us to have such a beautiful, delicious meal. And there's so much more that we're gonna do for Damian. And does he remind you of someone? When you think of him and you see him, does he have any characteristic or quality that reminds you of, all of us? Right? He has goals.
I can tell you he has a very sweet soul. I could feel his soul. He wants to do the right thing. He's a good person. He's just struggling. And I suggest that everybody just, without judgment, do what you can. He was so thrilled when we pulled up these things that we've been lugging around all day, coats and blankets, even bananas and an orange, and he was so grateful. And again, it feels good to do anything nice for anyone. And yes, he's struggling, but you know what? I'm holding out hope.
One thing that was the gift, we did a lot of kindness, as you saw. But I would say perhaps the most important thing that we did is we saw him.
Exactly.
We held space for him. We heard him. We valued him. We brought him into our family, like not only literally then and there, as you can see, we've invited him into our program, not expecting anything but just to see him break through so that he can be the best version of himself. So we brought him in. We saw him, we heard him, we valued him, and we understood him. And I think that's perhaps one of the biggest gifts you can give anybody, is to see them, to hear them, value them, understand them, so they don't feel alone, they don't feel isolated, they feel like someone is there that loves them and supports them. And we gave them some action steps. And so I was just really blown away by the diversity of people that we always meet, and he was definitely an extremely unique individual. And when you said he wants to change, and he has such a great gift, when he's on the right track, he can be an incredible, coach, mentor. But he's got to deal with the problem. So we're going to do everything we can to support him, and it's going to require him to take action too, as you all know, right? The idea is when you think of an act of kindness, you're just doing an act of kindness, and you're seeing the person, you're helping the person, you're not, thinking anything else. But as a coach, we also do coaching. As a coach, when you're helping someone to break through something, we need to make sure that they are receptive, open, vulnerable, which he was, and that they're coachable,
Right.
and that they'll take action. And so we pray that he will take action, and we know that we're not going to give up until he wins. We're not going to give up till he wins.
So we encourage you to participate in this week's challenge, which is listen and talk to someone without judgment. Just hear them and give them space just to talk without any advice. Sometimes that goes a real long ways.
When you change, when I change, when we change the entire world around us.
Yeah.
You, I, we all have that much power. So we know that by you doing these challenges, you're growing mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually. You will create more success, more happiness, more joy, more love, more kindness, more abundance, more prosperity.
Everything.
All of it.
Yes.
All of it will come to you as you grow. So may I say that this is not just a movement. This is actually a personal growth program.
It is.
We're helping you.
We're helping the world
grow.
Everybody, yes.
To
You're all invited.
To be the best versions of yourselves.
Since our global community is really, really growing, if you want to receive free gifts, including if you're global, it'll probably be a virtual event that we'll invite you to, as well as some other gifts. So if you're out of the country, you're going to email me, Renee, at theglobalkindnessmovement.com. And the rest of you, pull out your phones and text the word KIND, K-I-N-D, to 26786. Again, that's the word KIND to 26786, and we will get that invitation and gift to you.
Yes, write this down. There's always more. Always more coming your way. We look forward to seeing you at the next episode.
See you soon.